Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, inshallah today I will discuss chapter 5, which is motivation. Okay, so this is the last chapter for your midterm test. Okay, we will cover chapter 1 until chapter 5 for your midterm test. Okay, so this is the lecture outline. Okay, definition of motivation, importance of motivation, okay, motivation and performance, and then we will discuss some theories of the motivation, which include the content theories and the process theories. So since my recording up till 15 minutes, so madam akan bahagikanlah, okay, ikut tempoh yang diberikan. Okay, so a major responsibility of managers at all level, okay, tak kira lah first line ke, middle ke, or top level managers, is to understand what motivate employees, okay, because employees are very important for the organization. Okay, so understanding motivation is crucial for managers who want to promote and maintain high level of performance in their employees. Okay, so what is motivation? Okay, when we talk about the motivation, we need a motivation every day in our life, okay? Because motivation itulah yang akan direct kita punya body, mind to achieve what we want to achieve, okay? Okay, motivation is a person, okay, that affect the direction, okay, intensity and persistence of voluntary behavior. So motivation ni dia boleh diklasifikasikan, okay, can be classified into two types, okay, which are the intrinsic or extrinsic. So now let me see what is intrinsic. So intrinsic here, okay, intrinsic, so it means internal. Okay, extrinsic refer to external. External apa? External reward. Okay, intrinsic, internal reward. Okay, internal rewards something that intangible. Okay, yang tak boleh, cannot be touched. Okay, and inherent to the job. For example, like satisfaction from completing job. Okay, a sense of fulfillment, self-esteem, and self-worth. Okay, something that people cannot see, but it can be orang kata apa, can be felt within ourselves. Okay, so that's what we call as intrinsic reward. How about the extrinsic reward? Okay, extrinsic, something that external, something that can be seen, something that can be touched. Okay, so tangible. Okay, something that we can see, such as money, you know, the status, promotion, job security, benefits that we gain when we work, and then also the working condition. Okay, so the elements of motivation, okay, in motivation tu kena ada apa? We have to need the direction. Direction means that the goal or objective that we want to achieve, okay, and then intensity, which include our effort, and also the persistent, okay, persistent means endurance or consistent in what we want to achieve. Okay, now important of motivation at the workplace. Of course, motivation is very important in the workplace because it will improve the level of efficiency of employees. Okay, means that if employees happy, so they are motivated to commit to the job. Okay, and it also will lead to the achievement of the organizational goal. Okay, now does motivation affect performance? Okay, so this question required very simple answer. Okay, of course, the motivation will affect the performance. Why? Because performance include the motivation and ability. So performance depend on the motivation and ability. Okay, how? Okay, so let me see what is the meaning of the motivation. Okay, motivation means that what drive a person to act. So kita kan, apa motivasi kamu datang, kamu register in UiTM? Of course, you have a motivation come to study in UiTM. Okay, choose this program. Okay, and also the ability. Okay, kena ada ability, barulah performance will become better. Okay, so what is ability? Ability include the knowledge that we gain, the experience that we have, you know, the skill that we obtain. Alright, so if we only have the motivation but we don't have the ability to do it, so dia macam performance kita akan jadi low. Okay, and also if we also have ability, okay, kita ada kelebihan tu, kita ada knowledge to do it, but we don't have the motivation to accomplish it, so our performance is still low. So in order to achieve the excellent performance, okay, or the high performance, so the motivation and ability ni dia kena simultaneously, okay, perform. Okay, kena ada dua-dua ni lah untuk capai high performance. Okay, so these are early views on motivation. So before this, okay, this is traditional punya views. Okay, it means that motivation refers to the economic gain was the primary reason for motivation than the nature of job. So this is traditional. Dulu kata, okay, if kalau gaji banyak, then motivasi untuk kerja pun tinggi. Okay, but the human relation views that motivation is when the people want to feel useful and important and have strong social needs. Okay, maksudnya dia tak kata duit tu semata-mata yang akan buatkan orang motivasi untuk kerja. Tapi merasa berguna itu lebih penting. And then human resource view mention that the motivation, okay, it's like people want to contribute and are able to make genuine contribution. Dia ni lagi tinggi lah. Maksudnya orang akan lebih motivasi untuk buat kerja bila dia rasa dia boleh menyumbang, okay, dan boleh membuat contribution yang original. Okay, now we discuss about theory of motivation. Ini banyaklah teori-teori yang kamu kena ingat lah. Okay, hafal lah, faham tu lebih baik. Okay, and then content theories of motivation. Okay, actually there are two types of theory of motivation, which is a content and process. So firstly we discuss about the content theories of motivation. Okay, so content theories of motivation, it means that it will focus on the internal factors that energize, direct and stop behaviors. So these are some of the theories under content theories, content motivation theories. Okay, so first we start with the Maslow hierarchy of needs and the Herzberg two-factor theory and the McGregor theory X and theory Y. Okay, so let me see one by one. The first one is about the Maslow hierarchy of needs. So this Maslow hierarchy of needs was developed by Abraham Maslow. So yang ni memang popular lah. Okay, it's a common theory of motivation used by many psychologists, used by many employers. Okay, so let me see what are the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Okay, so these are the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Okay, dia ada berapa ni? Ada 5 distinct level of individual needs. Okay, so the first one will be the psychological need, and then followed by security need, and then love and belonging need, esteem need, and this need for the self-actualization. So you see kat atas ni yang paling tinggi. Okay, in order to achieve at the top ni, this one, the need for the self-actualization. Okay, so a person need to accomplish all this level of needs. Okay, so kalau yang ni pun tak capai, so dia tak nak capai the need for the self-actualization. Okay, so let me see one by one. What is the needs, okay, required by the employees? So the first one is physiological needs. Okay, so managers who focus on this physiological need in trying to motivate subordinates assume that people work mainly for money and are primarily concerned with the comfort, avoidance of fatigue, and the rate of pay. So kita boleh katakan kesimpulannya physiological needs. Okay, kalau orang bekerja untuk apa? To receive the salary. Okay, about the money lah. So kalau tak ada duit, tak naklah kerja kan. Okay, macam itulah. Maksudnya kenapa orang bermotivasi untuk kerja? Sebab dapat duit. So untuk memenuhi physiological needs is about the salary or wages. And then after that, after dah mendapat duit, now dia pergi kepada keperluan yang kedua, iaitu security needs. Okay, managers who feel that security needs are most important will often emphasize rule, job security and fringe benefit. Okay, so untuk managers ataupun bos yang percaya pekerja tu memerlukan security need, so diorang akan ciptakan rule, and then job security. Okay, maksudnya dah cukup 2 tahun and then ataupun cukup 3 tahun then become permanent employee. So pekerja tu lebih bermotivasi lah untuk perform better because they want to feel secured. Okay, and also the fringe benefit. Okay, and then affiliation needs. Okay, affiliation need ni lebih kepada orang kata dia nak, sekejap ni. Okay, so affiliation needs ni lebih kepada nak establishing the friendly interpersonal relationship. Okay, managers who feel that affiliation needs is important, it will encourage employees to work in a group or team. So, yang ni kalau bos tahu kata affiliation needs is very important to motivate the employees, so dia akan buat team building, work as a group supaya ada affiliation need ni tercapai. Okay. Sorry. Okay, and then esteem need. Esteem need is telah dapat dah, okay, physiological, security, affiliation, and then we go to the esteem need. Manager who focus on esteem need try to foster employees' pride in their work and use public reward and recognition for service to motivate them. Contoh in UiTM kita ada anugerah perkhidmatan cemerlang. So bagilah supaya boleh motivate ataupun boost the motivation of the employees. Sebab apa? Employees perlukan esteem need. Okay? Okay, and the self-actualization needs. Yang tadi kita tengok tadi kan, the pyramid tadi ni dia ada 5 kan. Paling tinggi sekali is the self-actualization needs. Okay, managers who emphasize on self-actualization may involve employees in designing job or make special assignment that capitalize on employees' unique skill. Okay, remember the last chapter kita cakap tentang authority, okay, about the delegation, empowerment, so the managers ataupun the employer dia kenalah apply the empowerment, give the authority, delegation, so as the employees can achieve this self-actualization needs. Okay, so this is about the Maslow hierarchy theory of needs, okay, motivation. So for this Herzberg two-factor theory, I will continue in the next video. Okay. So before that, I forgot to mention that the fringe benefit, tadi tu, slide tak nak dalam pula. Okay. So this one is a fringe benefit kan? Kok ada yang tertanya-tanya what is a fringe benefit? Fringe benefit ni includes lah maybe ada boleh guna car company, company car, ataupun ada private punya healthcare, pergi ke hospital swasta tak perlu bayar, so this is what we call as a fringe benefit provided by the employer. Okay, so kita akan continue to the next video. Thank you.